problems, I got mine. You got $1, I got a dime. You got a family, wish I had mine. You got a home.
Well, hello, Richard Dope Connor, Kung Fu Cowboy. I didn't get my hair. Well, actually, I just spent a minute looking at my hair. I thought, when I get up in the morning, I'll brush my hair. Sometimes I'll take some water and just use water, and then, it just kind of obviously shapes it. Then it kind of dries in a uniform shape. But I didn't use any water on it, so it's a little fluffier and messier, and it's got chaotic to it. I thought, I can brush it, and then it's gonna. Then I said, just leave it like that. And I forgot to put my hat on. But anyway, I even brushed my teeth. That's how professional I'm being now. I thought, well, God, what if they see some food in my teeth or something? So I'm trying to have a pleasant appearance. I kind of I have a huge ego. I mean, my ego is astronomically large, especially compared to most people, but it's based on my brain, not my appearance. I think that my ability to get something done or accomplished is based on my brain. And it's not this that I got a brain. It's just that I really know how to use it well. And it's not just that I know how to use it well. It's that I've decided to use it on interesting philosophical and artistic things. And it's not just that I'm looking at artistic philosophical things. It's that I'm trying to think, how can I make the world a better place? And people better? And the future better? So everything I'm doing is kind of that, but I don't go around saying, hey, hi, I'm here to make the world a better place today. What can I do for you? But in a way, that's I'm doing it on a mass scale. My Tai Chi youth program, that's the best exercise program in the world. And it makes you happy. It makes you work with other players and team players and get along and achieve. It's an amazingly great program. Anyway, so real quick, my radiation, none. I'm on Monday, July 5th, the day after July 4th. It's actually gotten to where it's kind of bearable. I put the lidocaine sunburn lotion on 2, maybe 3 times today already. So every few hours I'm still doing it because I can still feel it a little bit. But that's enough to kick it back. Now this next week when they start cooking again, is it going to be enough? So anyway. I think when did I take? I took a acetaminophen too. Was that yesterday? I think. Yeah, I took just one yesterday. It's the sleep one though. It's the 500, I think, milligram to have they're most potent. I think I'll have to look at how many can you take a day. I know I've never exceeded that, but no, I'm not going to say what one doctor told me about acetaminophen. I'm not going to say that. Okay, so here we go. And so overall health. Hey. Actually, before I put my shirt on, I went to look for a shirt. I just plopped on a black shirt. Man, I actually thought of looking better, but sorry. I'll try and pick it up. I'm picking it up on the other end. I'm working with the titles. I'm editing them. I'm taking the sound and I'm putting it over in Adobe Audition. So by the time you get to what was that I just did? Number 6. Oh, hold it. Well, this is number 14. So you got here. These better be real good. This one today. This better be getting real good. And I've been changing the titles up. So if you've gotten this far, you've seen changes in the titles. And I was thinking about, I don't know if I did this, but right now I should be changing it up, I guess, for the 3rd time and give you the 3rd song, which is Scorpion Resurrection. So when you get to this particular video, I think I'm going to have Scorpion Resurrection. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. But I've got all these old plans. I'm trying to make these interesting and exciting and fun and give you some of my stuff and, that'll never be heard because it's just the rough tracks. Okay. So today I'm working on the videos. I got to get caught up. I'm just uploading number 6 right now. And I'm going to get, what do I got? I got with this one here, this will be 15. And I got 6. I got 9 to go. So I'm going to get 9 done today. That's it. I'm going to get caught up. I'm going to get all 9 done today and have a system. I can't figure out how to save my titles. I create these titles, but I can't seem to save them as titles or something. So I keep making them every single video. And that's taking a lot of time, but I'm going to get good at it, I guess. Thinking of it. I just sometimes think of things as exercise. Sometimes, I got to walk 2 extra times. Well, I just think, okay, that's 2 extra times of exercise. So I try to sometimes look at life as that. So don't think that doing something more or having to do it again is even bad. Sometimes it's good. You get more exercise. Okay, so let's see. So that's the Kung Fu Cowboy album, Scorpion Resurrection. It's in the credits a lot, and I'm trying to figure out how to change it up, make it interesting, and build towards that. Okay, here we go. Let me leave you with something from the Tao of Taoism book by yours truly, also known as Buddha Jen. And here's number 8 in my book. Conduct yourself without ambition or envy. Whoops. How'd I get that? I'm just talking about my ambition. Now I'm building this album, this Scorpion Resurrection thing. I'm trying to make that noise over here. And doing all this stuff to make me famous or make money even. Something. So I've got ambition. But I don't have, envy. I would say I've got envy because I look at people who are doing what I want to be done. And I guess I have to envy them a little bit if I'm thinking to myself, I want to do what they're doing and even do it better. That there's got to be a little bit of envy in there. So it says, conduct yourself without ambition or envy. Well, maybe I do. I don't really conduct myself with envy. It doesn't make me a negative or negative in my reactions to people or things. But the ambition, how does that affect my conducting myself? I think if anything, I've been thinking lately, I should have sold myself more. I should have spent less time just being in the background, being polite, being politically correct. I should have gone out. I should have shook more hands. I said, I can do this. Let me do this. Can I do this? Hey, I should have just been. My one big regret is that, in a way, my ambition wasn't more. But for most people, that shouldn't be right. I mean, I conducted myself well, so there's not a problem there. But the fact is that I maybe should have conducted myself more. Not necessarily inappropriate, but it'd be inappropriate for somebody who didn't have a really, really strong purpose. I got to back up my being inappropriate is what it really boils down to. I need to break the rules with some of these people so I can connect with them. And that's what I did not do. Like a cloud aimed at a certain mountain, proceed naturally and let your destination be whatever becomes of your best efforts. Oh man, I love this. This is one of my favorite ones. I didn't realize that's what it was going to be. Okay, so like a cloud at a certain mountain. So you're just a cloud and you got this mountain. So it's not even a matter of there's a little lateral ways you can hit it. There's also vertical. See, normally if you're on the ground, you only got the lateral. But if you're a cloud, you got vertical places to land. So you got a lot more opportunity. You got a lot more choices when you're this cloud aimed at a mountain. So where should you choose to land? Well, according to this, you should proceed naturally. Now, in the case of that cloud, that means just following the wind currents. Oh, they're moving me too far to the left. Oh, okay. And let your destination be whatever becomes of your best efforts. So maybe it is blowing you off course. So your best effort barely blows you off, barely blows you on. In fact, maybe you end up on the side of the mountain instead of the front. But you make the best of it. See? So the point is you might even be better off from not hitting the mountain face on because you almost missed it and hit it on the side. Maybe it even turned out better. So anyway, that's what he's saying. He's saying follow nature a little bit, and that's kind of true. I was watching an interview with John McAfee, and he was talking to, was it him? Might have been. I watched a whole bunch of them, but somebody was talking about the only difference, success is preparation and opportunity. Actually, one of the millennials threw that at him, and he agreed with it. But he was talking about opportunity. But anyway, he'd had great opportunities in his life. That's why he's so successful. And so anyway, let's finish this. Be aware of the rewards you receive that were not planned. So you remember, by landing on the side, you may end up with a whole different place, a whole different set of actions, a whole different bunch of reactions, a whole bunch of different people you're going to end up interacting with. So everything comes out different. And lastly, know your successes, even if no one else notices or congratulates you. That's especially true if you're a person like me, who my successes, people don't even think they're successes. They can't even recognize them anyway. My finishing a book, my finishing an album, my completing a theory, the things that I invent and do, a song, these are accomplishments to me. They really don't mean anything to anybody else. I've got to realize what the value of them is. That's the other thing John McAfee was saying. He was talking about investing in himself. That's what I've done. I've been investing in myself. I own all kinds of creative properties by me. I just got to cash them in. But I've been investing in me. I got nothing to show for my carpentry. What do I got for my carpentry? I can get a retirement. Got nothing. No money, nothing. So nothing from how many years in carpentry? 20 years? 20 years in carpentry and nothing to show for it. So during those 20 years, I wrote songs and recorded some albums. I got those to show for not being a carpenter. So if I would not have been a carpenter full time during those 20 years, all those years, those would have added up to years of my life that I could have spent not being a carpenter and invested them in my art. Hey, I've got a course. Here we go. So anyway, know your successes, even if no one congratulates you. Let me read the whole thing one more time. We'll get out of here. This is number 8 in my book. Conduct yourself without ambition or envy. Conduct yourself. That doesn't mean you can't have it. It just means conduct yourself. That's it, see? Like a cloud aimed at a certain mountain, proceed naturally and let your destination be whatever becomes of your best efforts. That's important. If you're like me, when I was doing my tournaments and I never got first place, I don't think ever, but I do sometimes I had earned it. So in my mind, I knew I'd won, I'd got first place. But I accepted the 2, second, third, It's like, okay, I'll take that, I mean, it's okay, you can't expect life to be exactly fair. That was just unreasonable. Man, I gotta tell you, if you live someplace where that happens, you're in a cool environment. Invite me over, give me your zip code, I'll move there. Okay, be aware of the rewards you receive that were not planned. Know your successes, even if no one else notices them or congratulates you. Yeah. So, see you later. Hey, Richard Del Cutter, Kung Fu Cowboy here. When I do my Kung Fu Cowboy shows, I always go out low hunt. If you look at all my videos, it's very natural for me. But I'm on a stage and in front of people, that's my favorite. That means the most to me. That's my most personal. This is just kind of a, like waving, not real personal. This is kind of a threat or a challenge or a hey, it's a bunch of people. But this I consider to be very personal. Okay, see you.
Problems, I got mine. You got $1, I got a dime. You got a family, I wish I had mine. You got a home, I'm committing a crime. I'm sleeping on the street, in my car in the cold and heat. Part-time job's all I find, searching for my peace of mind. Sleeping with the stars. We're not homeless, we have cars. I need a financial injection to complete my scorpion resurrection. My Buddha Kung Fu was Shaolin Chimantas, along with Tai Chi Youth, a playground in Atlantis. The Cowboy clan was a wife and 2 kids, but now their religion, singing with me, forbids. No, I'm not blaming the economy. I'm done shaming those who deserted me. I got resentment for some relatives who failed to help or offer a place to live. Sleeping with the stars. We're not homeless, we have cars. I need a financial injection to complete my scorpion resurrection. Now I see the blessing of what could have been much worse. If I'd let them support me, their advice would be my curse. Parents want peace of mind when they go to bed each night. So for their security, they know what's right. As I look back on the choice paid. My parents only see how much I was paid. I haven't lived my life for money. I've been singing songs and writing poetry. I'm a man of multiple identities. I don't think you ever see all of me. I am who I want to be. Can you say the same? Are you really free? Sleeping with the stars. We're not homeless, we have cars. I need a financial connection to complete my scorpion resurrection.